Hello, my name is Jim Mullany from Sitek Process Solutions. Today is Sunday, December 27, 2020. Today I'm doing a video source inspection on three 8300S spin rinse dryers. First of all, I hope everyone had a nice Christmas. I also want to congratulate our manufacturing team. This was an order for 5 systems that was basically December, lose it or use it money. So we had our manufacturing group working overtime weekends. They came in yesterday and today, which is the 26th and 27th of December, to make sure these tools get created and shipped out tomorrow to meet the deadline. So we do not give our customers' names out on the video, but for reference, their PO number is E148936. These systems are S's. They have all 3 options, which I'll just confirm. They have the anti-static option, which I can see. They have water recirculation. They have resistivity. Each back of each machine has a Sitek tag. This is SRD 8300 model SRD 01312. Manufacturing date, the inputs of voltage necessary, amperage, etc., with our URL and our phone number for support. These customers, we've already videoed 2 machines out of the 5, and they've been created. We only have 5 cassettes, so I have a 3rd machine there that I have to demonstrate. So this tool, top head, only has a 6-inch rotor, but all the rest have the customer's A200-80MG rotors. The reason is our facilities can't handle 3 double stacks running at once when they're 8300s. 8300s use double water or double air, so the draw is just too much on our facilities to handle that. So since we're going to have a lot of time for these 3 videos, I'm going to go ahead and start the tools, and then I'll talk about a remanufacturing process and the Sitek support. So basically, make sure they're loaded, and start. Start. Ready? There we go. DI, 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 DI in the rinse. Perfect, looking good. Okay, so these systems are set up with this standard semi-toll PSC 101 controller. The customer hopefully will have an interest in the future of the Sitek slick device controller. That is actually this system right here. This is another customer's tool that's going to Canada. It has our new slick device controller with our light indicators, touchscreen, multiple recipes, recipe management, data acquisition, alarms, alerts. It's far and away the most enhanced controller you can get on any spin rinse dryer available in the market. Also, the reason why it's important, we have built-in N2 savings, which means when the tool is not running, the system turns off the N2, so you're not wasting the N2. Double stack 8300s, as I said, run double water, double N2, so the cost savings is almost double compared to a regular spin rinse dryer. So the payback is very, very quick. We'll be having some future discussions with the customer about their tools. Let's see about that. So why this is running, I have a typical process. We had a rinse, a purge. Dry 1 is a high RPM dry, and then we'll go into dry 2, which is a lower RPM. Typical spin rinse dryer processing uses a high RPM, shorter duration dry 1, sling the water off of the cassette, substrate, rotor, etc. Then dry 2 goes into elongated dry, where we actually have heater blankets, N2 heat, centrifugal force, and actually the anti-static module runs in dry 2 for static elimination. What I'll do is, as you can see, these, one other option the customer asks us for, they have our side panels. This is for ease of maintenance right here. You can see it on both sides and all the tools. These side panels are easily removed, and it gives you direct access to each side of the spin rinse dryer, the motor, the valving, all of the solenoid valves, etc. Very handy. Okay, we just dropped into dry 2. The dry 2 we're using because these are larger systems, are 300 seconds. That's 5 minutes, but other customers can run shorter durations as they wish. So I'll talk about our manufacturing process. At Sitek, we do quite a lot. We actually, as I said, here's a system that we refurbish for customer. Here's one that a customer sent us a tool in. It's going into final test now. We have quite a lot of spin rinse dryers every month that get sent to us by customers to go through our remanufacturing process. When we do a rebuild for a customer or any tool that we manufacture, our quality control is exactly the same. We go through the same exact manufacturing process. If it's a customer's tool, if it's our tool, we don't have any levels of the quality. We only have the highest quality for every tool. All of our manufacturing team knows that. So the way a normal tool would come in is that the head assemblies, all the poly's not here, the frame's not here. The head assemblies are built up in dry test. I won't go through our remanufacturing process because it's part of our quote. It's in a lot of videos, but it's a complete tear down, rebuild 100%, and replacement of a lot of parts. So when we do our dry manufacturing, the system is built up, it's set up, we go through a second technician quality control. Once the tool passes dry manufacturing in our manufacturing area, it comes in on a stainless steel table or on a table, and it goes through wet tests. We hook the DI up, we make sure all the fittings are good, all the ACR valves are good, etc., no leaks. Once that's done, we have a second QC that comes in by another technician. Once they okay the tool, it then goes in through a 50 process run burn-in. Once the heads are done, they're then configured into whatever system. In this case, it's a double stack. These systems, the poly's put on. The side panels are not put on in the beginning because we do all of any debugging. We listen for any noise, make sure there's no vibration, etc. One thing I didn't say is also these customers obviously have an EPO, emergency power off. And on the back here, I can see the EPO system. So then once it goes through and put in its configuration, and it goes through about 2 days of wet testing, after 50 process runs of all debugging done, it's moved over to sales, and we actually do the videos. One thing I apologize I didn't say is that Sitek, we're very keen on the pandemic and on COVID-19. Normally, everyone in the building is always wearing a mask. I take mine off only for this final test. Caitlin, who's doing the video, is 6 feet away. We do that because it's very difficult in final test to be able to hear me talking to the video recording while the tools are running. Okay, so we still have about 2 minutes left on this run. So what I'm going to do at the end of these processes, what happens is the system, excuse me, when it counts down, it's called the rotor stop position, or RSP. It's mounted in the back here. It has a piston that comes up. It'll roll against the cam assembly, find its home position. That'll put it at 12 o'clock. Once the RPMs hit 0, I'll hear the door release, and I'll be able to open up, and I'll check for warm, dry wafers and cassettes. These systems are about 1.5 minutes away. What I'll do then is I'll quickly, because of the length of this video, go over to the third system, start that process, and then I'll also talk about our SRD, spare parts support, our service support, tools we offer, and the complete line of other tools we do have available at Sitek and our manufacturing team. As you can see, these systems look beautiful. They look, most customers, our policy at Sitek is the system has to run like new and look 95% new. We do that. We have our own poly shop here. We cut our own poly pieces, our own doors. We have our own fabrication. So we don't, when you, a lot of tools you'll see in the market are yellowed through the fab, or there's scratches and so forth. That's not acceptable to us, so we just put new poly on. Okay, about 23 seconds, and I'll finish this process. Here we go. Alrighty. RPMs are ramping down. I just heard the rotor stop position fire, which we call fire extend. RPMs hit 0. Okay. Into pressure loss because we're trying to run all these tools at once. Okay. Nice and warm, nice and hot. Looks good. Again, the 4300 is a large chamber. I like to feel for the hot end too. Good. There. Large wafers. Look good. These are Sitek dummy wafers. They're actually twice the weight of normal wafers because they're virgin wafers we purchase thick. Okay. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna burn my hand, be careful there. Here's regular silicone wafers. Nice and dry, looks good. Okay. So, I'll quickly come over here, make sure these cassettes are in. Same process. And start. DI on, DI on. Okay, while we're here running this system, now I'll talk about some of our support. At Sitek Process Solutions, for the semi-tool traditional ST, the F as in Frank, and the S model, which these are S models, we have 100% spare parts. We have brand new motors, brand new Sitek servo amps, we have brand new ACR valves, brand new solenoid valves, all new Teflon tubing. We have brand new pressure sensors. We have our own design brand new rotor stop positioner. So everything on this system we can sell you brand new, including a state-of-the-art slick device controller, again, which we talked about. We offer semi-tool 101 and 102 controllers. We actually have quite a large stock because as we've been selling more than, right now, about 85% of all the rinse dryers we sell, people upgrade to the slick device controller. Because of that, we take a lot of 101 and 102s, and we have actually probably, I would say, over 100 controllers in stock at this point of 101s and 102s. So we offer 100% spare parts in this system. This system happens to be an F model in Frank. Almost the same. The difference is this uses a brushless motor with a labyrinth seal. This uses a brush motor with a ferrofluidic seal. We have the same thing, 100% brand new parts. Anything and everything on the tool. What we try to do on our website is, if you know a semi-tool part number, we've tried to put in the past semi-tool, Retech, OEM, change the part numbers over time. Sometimes there's 2, 3 part numbers of the same part. So we try to do is put in any, we have been for years, put in the most common part numbers people search for, and that'll bring up our replacement parts. So if you're looking for a rotor stop positioner, you can put in the semi-tool part number, and when you hit search on our site, it'll bring up our matching one to that. And in the description, we also reference the semi-tool part. So 100% spare parts. Service, we offer complete amps repairs, motor repairs, controller repairs. We do quite a lot of controller repairs in a given year. Probably, I don't know, 400, maybe 500 controller repairs. Quite a lot. About 1 a day, 2 a day, depending. And we do them worldwide. We have amps, controllers, motors sent to us from all around the world. We also do complete, as I talked about, full customer refurbishments. They send us a tool, usually in very bad shape. When we get done, it looks like it's almost brand new. And we have multiple tools in line right now from customers. We also ship internationally. Our international distributors are doing very well. COVID-19 has been a tough year because we haven't been able to travel. I actually handle the international sales and have not, since last Christmas, been able to go internationally, even though we've still had a lot of orders coming in there. And I'm looking forward to the vaccine and being able to travel again and seeing our international customers. Okay, we got about 5 minutes still. So we offer complete rinser dryers, any size, every model, complete spare parts, any parts, complete service. Other tools we offer, we do metrology tools. That would be the 10-core KLA particle counters. We do DECTAC profilometers, alpha steps. We do high and low power microscopes. We have parametric systems, so thin film or just film analysis and particle analysis. So we have tools. We do quite a lot of actually photoresist pumps. We have customers worldwide that send us their IDI, Cyborg, and Millipore photoresist pumps. And we do complete rebuilds of those, complete testing, and complete videoing of those for customers. We do photoresist tracks. We just recently had an order last week for another CE 4000, which is a up to 8-inch capable coat, bake, chill, receive system. We have a few of those in stock, and we included remanufactured pumps with that. We do different etch tools, Branson's, Matrix, so forth. One of the products we also do quite a lot in is the Integris Floorwear HTC cassette and box washers. We have usually 2 to 3 in stock all the time. We just shipped one last Thursday. It had to be before Christmas at their dock, so we got it there on Thursday. It was, again, year-end money. That is kind of a popular theme at the end of each year. But if you go on our website, we have motors, we have the spray bars, we have controllers, we have the sensors, we have the full heating elements. We have multiple parts on the HTC. We are, we believe, the #1 support company for Floorware, Integris box and cassette cleaners worldwide. Okay, a little bit more than 2 minutes left. Let's think. Any of the stuff we work with. We do. Part of our service, we do quite a lot of rotor rebalances. A lot of customers send us the rotors to be rebalanced because they change how many they're running the cassette. We sell quite a lot of rotors because people that are running 4-inch and want to upgrade to 6 and their tool's already sized correctly have to buy a new rotor. One of the things that's kind of nice, this customer doesn't have it here, but they've bought them in the past, is they have inserts. The insert allows you to have, like in this case, it's a 6-inch rotor. We can have an insert that quickly downsizes. It takes about 10 seconds to go to a different size. So this customer, if they buy an insert, they can slide it in here and then run this 4-inch cassette right in that same rotor, no problem at all. All right, about a minute and a half to go. What we're going to be doing is, because of the timing, this video is for reference. It'll be uploaded, should be tomorrow, to our YouTube channel for our customer to see. We do not need their acceptance because of the year-end push for these. We're going to go ahead and start the crating today of these systems. We already have the first 2 systems scheduled to be picked up on Monday. We are hoping to have at least the second crate picked up at the same time, and if everything goes really well, we'll have the third crate picked up at the same time tomorrow. I was told we have to about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, more than likely, to have the crates ready, so we're going to push really hard to get everything packaged up, so if everything can arrive in one shipment to the customer. Otherwise, I'd be driving 10 or 12 hours and be doing a delivery on Wednesday myself. That was kind of the deal I made the manufacturing people. I told them that even though I'm the president of the company, if they got the tools were finished in time, but UPS couldn't get them in time, I would drive the 10 to 12 hours and actually make the delivery myself. Okay, 30 seconds to go. Same thing. At the end of this process, the rotor stop positioner, which again is on that side, always if you're looking at the rinser dryer, it's always on your left-hand side. If you're looking at it, like it'll extend. This will upright to the home position. When that happens at 70 RPM, then when it goes down to 0, I'll hear the door release and I'll be able to open them up. There we go. Start winding down now. Yep, there's 70 RPM. I heard the rotor stop positioner fire. Oh, I heard them both at the same time fire because there's the door release. I heard it twice. Okay. First feel, nice and warm. Yes. Cassette, nice and warm. Yes. As you see, we have different amount of wafers and different cassettes. These rotors are 0 to 25, so the customer can run whatever load they want. Does not matter. It can be a full load, partial load. This one only had 5 wafers, as you can see. Ran just as smooth. Hot end too, yep. Feels good. Alrighty. Okay, so that will conclude our video source inspection of 3 each fully remanufactured, like new 8300S spin rinse dryers. Again, today is Sunday, December 27th, 2020. I hope everyone had the best Christmas they can and can have a safe New Year's with COVID-19. If there's any questions on this video, you can feel free to email us at sales@sitekprocess.com for any of our parts, service, systems, etc. You can also call our main number at 916-797-9000 and ask for anyone in our sales organization, and we'll be able to help you. Thank you, and have a nice day.